Hey Fragrance family, I'm David.
I'm Jer.
And we're the Fragrance Bros. Coming at you again with another fragrance review, this time on Chrome Summer 2013.
Yes.
And I'm sure you've seen a lot of reviews of this lately.
That's right. All over the freaking place.
Yeah. And there's a reason for that, and we're no exception. We were very thankful that we got actually we were sent a bottle of this. So as a gift, so thank you very much to those involved.
Yeah.
So Date Introduce is obviously 2013.
Yep.
It's classified as an aquatic citrus woody. Notes are bergamot, grapefruit, mandarin, Italian lemon, floral notes, sea notes, neroli, Spanish cypress, Moroccan cedar, papyrus, and black tea.
You are like a master at work when it comes to those notes.
Now, what'd you get out of longevity out of this?
I get average longevity, you know,
Okay.
6 to 8 hours. Just what you'd expect for an aquatic fragrance.
I got poor longevity.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, didn't
Dang.
last very long on me.
Suck.
Probably about 4 hours.
Suck.
Yeah. What about projection?
Probably just average. I wouldn't say it was like a beast or anything like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say average as well.
Yeah.
Season, this is great obviously for spring and summer and daytime. And purpose, I would say this is probably only good for casual.
Yeah, totally.
Now, what does this remind you of?
Well, you know, it's like a summer flanker of Chrome.
Yeah.
And a little background on Chrome. I know that it's like prolific, like it's everywhere, but my exposure has been pretty limited to it.
Okay.
So as a result, I really like Chrome quite a bit. It's
Okay.
cheap. I think it's a good dumb reach.
Yeah. Nice.
Coin that term, baby.
Good, coin it.
It's a dumb reach. You can just you know, whatever, grab it, spray it, you're good to go. You know, it's hard to go wrong with it. Trademark. But you know, so I like Chrome for that because you know it's easy.
Yeah.
And I was expecting to smell a lot of Chrome in this with a little bit of tweak, and that's not what I get from it.
Yeah.
It's hardly any Chrome in there at all. Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little bit, but for the most part, I don't really smell any Chrome. It's kind of like its own thing.
Yeah.
It's very citrusy, and but the citrus in this is very bright and sunny, and you know, it does suffer a little bit from a little bit of Colognes. A little of that baloney Colognes. Yeah, it does.
Trademark that as well.
TM. But in the best possible way. That you know, as far as the Colognes scents go, this is a really good one.
Yeah.
So I really like it quite a bit. It doesn't remind me of Chrome. I think it's a great hot weather fragrance.
Yeah, I do agree. It does have that, you know, baloney cologne kind of smell to it. In regards to, you know, it doesn't break any new ground.
No.
And you're right. It doesn't really smell anything like Chrome. It's only Chrome in name.
Yeah.
It's like Final Fantasy games.
Right.
Or Bioshock games.
Right.
No one's gonna get that.
Nope.
But anyway. So yeah, it's only Chrome in name.
Yeah.
And it is very citrusy. I do actually like the citrus top.
Yeah.
To a lot of grapefruit. And you know, I know there's supposedly other citruses in there, but I mostly get grapefruit.
Yeah.
And I get a lot of that sea salt note, that real saltiness to it, and I do get a little bit of tea in there as well. But contrary to what a lot of other reviews have said, I don't really get a ton of tea.
I don't either.
I get more citrus than tea. I do get tea kind of as the backbone, kind of as it dries down some, maybe a little bit, but just to add a little bit of kind of a green herbalness kind of to it, and it is a little bit different. But you know, this fragrance doesn't really do anything new, but I don't think it really has to. You know, it's a summer flanker of Chrome. Yeah. And but I think for what it does, I think it does it well.
Yeah.
I think especially if maybe you're watching this review and you're interested in it and you're not really into fragrances, a lot of fragrances, then you'll like this fine. I think that people who have been into the fragrance game for a while, or maybe even not that long, but just a little while, I think for them, I think this is going to smell familiar. Yeah. It's not going to smell like anything new. It might not be bottle worthy for a lot of people who are real enthusiasts. Yeah. But for the average guy who's looking for a new fragrance that's going to smell good, I think it's fine.
Yeah. I will admit that I came into this with a bit of bias against it. just because sometimes these summer flanker things, especially when they have that annual connotation, like the Eternity Summer stuff,
right?
I think those suck. So I was like, really? Like Chrome's doing this? Because I don't remember them doing previous Chrome Summers. Maybe I just was out of the loop.
There is one previous Chrome Summer.
Okay. Well, I didn't know about that one. But I think that with what the concept they had, I think they couldn't have done this any better, in my opinion. Have we shown the bottle yet?
Yeah, we can show it again.
Okay, so the bottle is the standard Chrome bottle, really, but there's sort of this background, like a watercolor painting of some sort of beach. I'm guessing it's a Mediterranean.
Yeah, it looks Mediterranean to me. This actually reminds me a lot.
Santorini, right?
Of Santorini, yeah.
Because Greece.
My wife and I, a few years ago, we went to Greece, and one of the places we had to go to was Santorini. And Santorini, if you don't know, is the place that you see. If you see pictures of Greece, you always see a picture of Santorini.
Yeah.
And it's a place with the white
buildings, and blue
white
domes.
buildings, and blue domes, and over the water. And I actually was at a place in Santorini that looks exactly like this.
Yeah.
So it might be that. It might not be. I mean, I'm sure a lot of cities on the Mediterranean probably have a similar aesthetic, but
I think if you look at the picture, you're going to get a really good idea of what the fragrance smells like. It smells a lot like sea salt air with citrus, and
there's some woody notes in there, but
sort of underpinnings of it towards the end. I think that I was really pleasantly surprised by it. If you need something to sort of fill out the summer part of your wardrobe that smells fresh and bright that you can put on maybe after the gym, I think this is really ideal for that. And kudos, as far as I'm concerned, for Chrome, because I know that it doesn't smell like Chrome. I think they just probably pinned it onto the name.
Yeah.
Because Chrome is so well known. It's a easy horse to tie your carriage to.
Right.
So. But I thought it was great.
I think this fragrance is fine for what it is. I do think there are a lot of fragrances that do it better. And because this is a limited release, what I really want to tell people is, if you're on the fence about it, wait till the fall and you'll find bargains.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to last forever. It's a one-year thing. They have the year on it, so it's not going to last forever.
Yeah.
So look in the bargain bin in the fall, and you'll find a lot of good deals on this if you're looking for it.
Yeah, totally.
Bang for buck, 100 mil is $68 new, and for what it is, that's a pretty decent value for a new bottle. Even.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a good value right there.
Yeah, I think like you said, if you'll be patient, you'll find good deals for this in short order.
Yeah.
Chrome tends to end up at Marshall's pretty quickly, and I mean, once it hits around the $30 mark, to me that's a steal for this. So.
Yeah. And what about compliments?
Yeah, my wife loved it. She thought it smelled great and fresh. I mean, it is what it is. As much as we fragrance heads tend to love all these different notes and everything, it really just comes down to these bright, crisp fragrances they're usually crowd pleasers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah, exactly.
And women pleasers in particular, because it just gives off the feeling that you're clean and you're crisp and fresh and maybe even athletic. It kind of gives that says that too. So I think it's hard to go wrong with something like this. When I smell a dude that smells like this, I think he probably does. He probably works out.
He probably lifts.
Yeah. Do you even lift, bro? I'm Myron.
Yeah, my wife really likes this.
Yeah.
And I just sprayed it on my hand just to smell it again, and she goes, melts into the couch a little bit. Nice. She said it reminds her of CK1, which I can't really verify right now because I haven't smelled that in a long time.
Me either.
But it's familiar to her, so that's good too. And that's also known for being a lighter, fresher fragrance.
Yeah.
So
yeah, unisex.
Yeah. Final rating.
I'm actually giving this a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
Surprisingly, it doesn't exist in a vacuum, I guess, but I think that they took what they had and just really did the best they could with it.
Yeah.
I think it smells good. It's one of the brightest fragrances I've smelled on the opening. I mean, really, it's just like wow.
Yeah.
The saltiness of it is so refreshing. I think it's really great. I was impressed. 4 out of 5.
For me, I'm going to go a 3 out of 5. I do think this is a decent fragrance. Probably not for me. Usually, when I look for a fragrance like this, I want to do something a little different, a little bit more.
Yeah.
And this is more of a mass marketed type of fragrance.
True.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just for me personally, it doesn't jive with me as well as it would others.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's all we have.
All right.
And let us know if you've tried Azzaro Chrome Summer 2013. Let us know down in the comments down below. Do you like it, love it, hate it? What do you think? And of course, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe down below. We'll love you for it. We'll see you next week. We're the Fragrance Brothers. Bye.
Bye.